So, after watching Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire in theaters last night, twice by the way, yes, I actually watched it twice, back to back. I know that may sound insane, but yo, this movie was freaking fun to watch. Heck, fun at its peak. That should be the title of the video, huh? Man, this is a great time to be a Godzilla fan. Like, we got Godzilla -1 being such an awesome movie, stacked with it getting an Oscar. The Monarch TV show was pretty decent, and then we got this. Oh man, good freaking time to be a fan. But alright, anyways, without spoiling detailed stuff for this movie, right off the bat, I want to point out that majority of the plot lines and situations that occur get straight to the point and end almost not necessarily in a snap, but like there's going to be a conclusion for almost everything that happens. And not just parts of the movie itself, there's no post credits, no extra lore or Easter eggs in the ending credits. The movie, it starts, and then after everything happens, it just ends. So that was something right there. The soundtrack was not only really good, it fit the tone of the scenes and never felt out of place when the music kicked in, like other movies when they play like a random ass song just to get you hyped. But it's like, why are you playing that song? Like the soundtrack, whoever did the soundtrack for this movie, they did a great job picking the soundtrack for this. The graphics and special effects were all solid for what they were, like the different variety of lights, the color schemes, the environmental structures and textures of the hollow earth, and the look of the kaijus, or titans, since that's what I call it in this continuity, and the futuristic tech of the humans, the destructions, and etc. Overall, pretty solid in the graphic department. Speaking of humans, this is honestly shocking to say, but this is the first time out of all of the Monsterverse media where I didn't even have a problem with the humans. Like, don't get me wrong, there are some minor nitpicks here and there of someone acting dumb, some aspects that felt like it was missing and shouldn't be a part of the movie, or simply rewritten to not make you give that side eye to the characters you're giving the side eye to. Overall, the human part didn't feel bad at all. The scientist lady and the deaf girl who she adopted as her daughter, they were pretty cool and play a bigger role in the Monsterverse as a whole now. That's pretty dope for them. There's a new character who's a part of the main cast who gave off that the Crocodile Hunter vibes. Like, he gave like Crocodile Hunter vibes to me in this movie. And old dude who has the podcast felt kind of shoehorned in, but I can't get mad since he was a comedy relief and he wasn't 100% useless. Like, bro was smart and he has like intelligence to keep the plot moving. So I give him a W for that. So the human aspect was, honestly, it was good enough. It was good enough. But all right, now I'm about to get into what made me hyped to go watch this movie and rewatch it, who are the stars of the movie, Godzilla and Kong. Bro, the kaiju action, gosh darn it. They're called Titans, Shane. They're Titans and not they're called Titans. You know what? All right. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep calling them kaijus because I'm used to saying kaijus. Okay. All right. Just give us a slack. All right. But all right. The kaiju action was such a joy to see, and we got a ton of that kaiju action throughout the entire movie. Like, it was an adrenaline rush. What was being shown was just amazing to look at. It was like everything you seen was like, it keeps your eyes like planted on the screen. Like, overall, the kaiju action was just amazing, man. And then the best thing about that action was that it was definitely paying homage to the Showa era. Like, Godzilla and Kong were doing WWE moves. Godzilla was giving me vibes of Final Wars Goji, where he was like a dang anime character with a power level of over 9,000. And then the way he was shooting his atomic breath was super cool. Kong's how you say that word? Ingenuity? Yeah. Kong's ingenuity was displayed to the fullest in the movements of them fighting the antagonists, who I'm only going to mention, the two in the trailers, which are Scar King, and Shimo were really smooth and fluid in a calculative way since those characters aren't jobbers. They had to make every attack count, and they weren't like wasting their energy like doing dumb stuff when they're fighting them. So the action was pretty cool. And then even Baby Kong, who from my knowledge is named Suko, got in with the action. And overall, the kaiju action was just an atomic level of fun. Like what I did there, atomic level. But I truly messed with how far Godzilla and Kong has come at this point in this continuity. What else to talk about? What else to talk about? Oh yeah. The plot. The plot was pretty solid. It was pretty solid and very easy to comprehend. Like, I'm not going to go in detail, obviously, but Godzilla and Kong teaming up to save the world was pretty dope to see. Like, they legit put us out their differences and, you know, had their dynamics coincide and legit work together. In the previous movie, they teamed up, obviously, but it was like last minute in like a dire situation where they were like basically forced to do it. In this movie, they technically didn't really have to do that, but I'm not gonna spoil why they did it, but like the way they did it in this movie was really good. I really like the way they did it in this movie. The comedy, okay, even though comedy is subjective, they did their thing when it came to comedy with this movie. There were genuine moments with the main cast that gave you a chuckle, and the comedic moments with the kaijus were pretty funny as well. Like 2 scenes in particular with Kong and Zuko, and the dynamic between Kong and Godzilla. And I don't go into detail how it happened, but dog, when it happens, expect to get a little laugh. The emotional moments were alright when it came to the humans, but more to the kaijus. Yes, the kaijus. There were many human-like interactions with the kaijus as we would see with the human characters, and they did a great job with it without making it cringe and goofy. Live action Lion King. They weren't talking English or whatever, but you can tell what they were like saying and expressing, going off their body language, their reaction towards each other's actions, facial expressions, postures in certain situations, and all that good stuff. And you can tell what they were like saying and feeling. So that was pretty nice right there. Like, as you can hear from my voice, I truly enjoyed this movie, and I have a ton of positives. Like, really the only negatives I have personally that are not big deals, by the way, got those out there. They're not like big deals, but something to note for the video. And all right, so the ending felt off, and Godzilla didn't really have a big role in this movie. Like, when the movie ended, it felt like stuff should have been more fleshed out and could have had more attention within the ending. Like, you can tell the devs were like, okay, now, all right, guys, we gotta wrap this shit up. Come on, Ty, wrap it up. Come on now. Double time now. Move. Wrap it up. Come on now. Come on. Wrap it up. And then boom, the movie just ends. It kind of felt like you're on this like exciting vacation, and then bam, it just ends. And I felt like there should have been more tension within the ending. Like, this seemed like another Tuesday for Godzilla and Kong. I don't know if I'm bugging or something like that, but like, I feel like the ending should have been more fleshed out and had tension, but like, I don't know. And yes, I am a Godzilla guy. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Kong and all, and I truly like what they did with Kong's progression. And this movie was basically Godzilla, King of the Monsters, but you know, the Kong version. But man, Godzilla's my guy, man. That's my guy. Not seeing him in a big role, that kind of hurt, man. That kind of hurt. Just a little bit. But at the same time, Godzilla fans and I been eating good for the past year. And Legendary Goji got 2 movies, comic books, and a whole TV show. So like, it's fine. It's fine. Kong deserves this right here. All right, but like, I'm gonna get to the colossal size elephant in the room. All right, what truly made Godzilla's role not a big deal for me was that, okay, his evolved state, aka Super Saiyan Rose. If you've seen my trailer reactions, I pretty much established that I love that new state Godzilla is in, and I like the way it looks and all that good stuff. So, not gonna lie, like I said, I really do love that Godzilla evolved state. I don't know if I'm gonna replace that one right there, or just get another one and have 2 legendary Gojis, but like, I like that one. I'm probably gonna replace that one, or just buy another one. I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. And for the movie, the way he gets it wasn't how I expected him to get it. Not gonna spoil how how he gets it, but like, it wasn't what I expected, but hey, it was still cool though, so that made up for his role being small and all that good stuff. And plus, from my knowledge, I heard the director said something about having the Godzilla and Kong movie stuff being a trilogy, so I assume the next movie may have Godzilla have a bigger role and maybe flesh him out more. I don't know, but then again, I trust this director for the next installment because, as you can hear from my voice, I truly like this movie, and I definitely recommend checking out this movie in theaters or however way you can so you can witness some fun at its peak. I like the way I said that. But okay, I was going to talk about spoilers in this video, but I'm gonna just save that talk for my future video I plan on to make about this movie. So if you're curious about that future video, hey, subscribe to the channel to keep up with the videos. Also, if you mess with the vid, hey, definitely give me a like, and hey, let me know how you feel about this movie. And also check out the channel. I have a variety of videos uploaded, and if you like what I got, subscribe. But all right, this movie was a blast to watch. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking about rewatching it after I get done making this review. Crazy, I know, but this movie is awesome, man. But anyways, hey, have a good one, and that's the video.